Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Sharon, and when I tell you I am so excited, I am so excited. This is the Write the Book Now interview and podcast season 1 reunion. Woo! I'm so excited. And right now we are joined by 2 of our authors. We had 12 and possibly they may jump in, but we're going to move on with the 2 that we have. I'm going to introduce them first, and then I'm going to allow each one of them to first just give a brief summary of the book that we talked about on the Write the Book Now interview and podcast show. And then I would love for them to share any updates that they have, because I know these are some busy individuals and I know they have a lot to share with us now. So first, I have Shavanna Speaks More. She was our very first guest author on Write the Book Now for season 1. And we have Angela Marshall, also known as Author Stone. She was actually the second guest on the Write the Book Now interview and podcast show. So I am so excited to have them here. So we're going to start with Shavanna. And Shavanna, please just first tell us the name of your book, give us a brief synopsis of your book, and then just let us know what's going on with you now.
Awesome. Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Sharon. I'm so honored to be here. So my book is called D.I.V.A.S. It stands for Driven Individual Visionaries Accomplish Success. And what it is 12 women collectively coming together to share their stories of hardship, obstacles, anything that has hindered us within our entrepreneurial journey. And we're sharing our recipes for success. So we're sharing with other women how it is possible to overcome your obstacles or anything that tries to hold you back in life and become a driven individual visionary who will accomplish success. This book is phenomenal, and we just launched it actually last year. So we rolled out our new reunion this year, did a few things differently, but it's a phenomenal anthology with these 12 women. And right now we're working on getting our book in Walmart and potentially Barnes and Nobles. I know I have something coming up with the Congressional Black Caucus at the end of this month, or in about a week actually. So we're really trying to do some big things with it. A lot of us have been doing a lot of book signings and just really trying to get the word out and just show women and empower women and inspire women to just keep pushing, to keep going. Don't allow anything to hold you back.
Awesome. So, and I know that you actually have a book signing coming up this Saturday in Washington, D.C. So tell us about that.
Well, I was contacted by the Congressional Black Caucus. They're doing an event, a really big event this Saturday that I found out about. It's the annual legislative Congress, I think it's called. But yeah, I'll be there. I have an appearance this Saturday, and I'm super excited about it. I will be doing a meet and greet and book signing at the Barnes and Nobles there at Howard University as well, following the appearance. So if you're in the area, make sure you come out and check me out.
Absolutely.
Autograph copy.
So what's the time for the book signing at Barnes and Noble?
My appearance is from 11 to 1, and then following that, I'll be at Barnes and Noble.
Okay, awesome. Very good. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And we're going to move on to Miss Angela Marshall, also known as Author Stone. Author Stone, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Sharon, so much for all that you do, obviously, for entrepreneurs and authors, writers, just everyone. You just make it so easy to believe in humanity again, like collaboration. So my book, Lust, Lessons, Love, and Life, was kind of, I guess it started from a timeout that I imposed on myself after kind of going a little haywire there in my life with all of those topics: lust, lessons, love, and life. So it encompasses all of those things. It's just like a roller coaster ride that I went on physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, just up and down with different situations, and issues in my life. And so I journaled about those things. And after going back over and reading them, I said, wow, I think I should probably share this so that other people that may be going through those, exact same situations, maybe it will help them, because it definitely, uh, going back over the book with the titles and then my actual words, how I felt, or what I did at that particular time, it gave me wiser eyes. So my hope is that people that read this first book that I have, that they will definitely take away from it, everything positive, everything good, everything progressive, to be able to, come out on top, and be okay after you go through the series of lust, lessons, love, and then you can start living. And that's pretty much what I've started doing.
Absolutely awesome. And I tell you, and I know you have been a busy, busy, busy woman. So
Yes.
what do you have upcoming that you would like to share with the listeners?
Well, actually two things that are pressing. The others are just like local vendor opportunities around here. And then I've been getting a lot of interview and podcast requests, like all over different areas, because of my one of my pages that I have, that is the story and life of an ex-NFL wife, that's kind of taken off a little more popular than the lust, lessons, love, and life. Actually, I'm finding that people are, wanting to know, and that's the reason why I wrote the book, because I've been asked that so many times. But on October 21st, I will be doing on the Now Network with Conversations with Cherie. Actually, that is when I will be in studio, when it will actually show. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely, keep you posted. And people can follow me on my Facebook page, which is Arthur Stone, and I do a lot of updates on that. I will also be the keynote speaker for the African American Entrepreneurs Club in Florida. That will be in November. I have several speaking engagements here locally and abroad over the next couple of months. What I'm most excited about, though, is my next book that will be published here pretty soon. So I've been kind of, letting things take a back seat, and really pressing to get that out for the public.
Awesome. And so, and this is for both you and Shavanna. So how has becoming an author just really changed your life? And I know that it definitely has changed it for the better. So how has that, and Angela, you can start first, and then Shavanna, if you would chime in on that. How has it changed for you now that you are an author and a best-selling author? How has that changed for you?
Well, I am free. That is the first thing that I tell people. It's just something about being able to put the words on paper, or type them, or download them, upload them, however you want to say it, and just put it out for the world to, for the readers to see. Like, it doesn't matter, the judgment, the criticism, none of that matters anymore. So I'm walking like broader shoulders, head held high. It's just such a freeing spirit, and experience. That's how I can categorize it for myself. I am free.
I love it. Yes. How about you, Shavanna?
I'm with you, Angela. It definitely brings such a sense of freedom. For me, I would have to say it's one of those things, because growing up, I always suffered with what I used to call the "I'm not good enough" syndrome.
Yes.
So allowing that to be the determining factor of my life, and why my life took such the route that it did, basically, for me, it brought such a sense of freedom, like Angela said. But not even that, it brought a sense of clarity and a sense of boldness to me, because now I'm able to really stand in my truth. And there's absolutely nothing that anyone can say at this point about me or about my past that I haven't already told. So I always tell people, tell your story before they do. Because if you tell your story,
Yes.
then you can walk in your truth. You can stand and own who you are and who you have become, and know that that was the test that catapulted you to get to where you are today. So that has opened up so many doors for me on my speaking arena, just my business in general. Just it's almost like validation for who I am now, and
That's
knowing that
right.
I'm going to leave that legacy for those coming behind me that can go back and read my story and know that I walked through the same path so they won't have to go through it. So they can read my story and hope to help them to get to the next level without having to suffer the consequences that I did.
Awesome. Yes. And that, I'm telling you, and it's really the same thing for me. We're all saying the same thing, because that's the one thing that I tell everyone. We have to be authors of our own story, period. Don't wait for someone else to tell your story. You tell your own story. And so that's probably one of the common threads that I got out of this season. And just, just on for you, Shavanna, for you, Angela, and all of the season 1 authors, I am indebted to you, because you took a chance on Dr. Sharon and Write the Book Now interview and podcast show without knowing what in the world it was going to be. Because I tell you, and I've told this story before, when I put it out there that it was coming, I had no idea what I was doing. But in the process, that was one of the things that I was taught. You got to put it out there, because between now and then, you're going to learn what to do. Figure it out. And when I tell you that's what happened, before June 29th, your episode, I'm telling you, up until that point, that's when I was figuring it out. And it has just changed my life. So I am indebted to you guys for taking the chance to say I will be a part of this, and you made it what it was, and I am just so proud of this first season. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm feels the same way, because one thing I've realized is that as women, we need this more. And that's what I want to do through my journey, through my mission, through my vision, through my book, through anything that I do. I want to empower women to know that as long as we stick together, we can go so much further than just, putting someone down and not wanting to assist them, because all of us talk this women empowerment, right? But then when it's time to support your sister and support one another, we kind of turn our backs to each other instead of saying, you know what, she's doing something positive. I have a lot to do. I know you all have a lot to do, but let's stand in the gap with her. I believe in this. I believe in this because it's going to help so many, not only women authors, but authors in general around the world to share their message on your platform. Like, I consider it, I'm honored, honestly, because I have any opportunity that I have to share my story. I'm honored for it, because God gave me this for a reason. So for you to open up that platform for other women to do the same, that may not normally get out there and share their voice and allow their voices to be heard, that I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
And I'm honored. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's right. Hey, ditto. I agree. I am always inboxing and messaging you, Dr. Sharon, like, thank you so much. Definitely such a different feeling, because so many others, like Shavanna speaks about, is, they're concerned about, are you going to dim their light? Are you going to mess up, what they have going on? And it's like, I'm just going to take a page from Hillary Clinton's motto, stronger together. That's the way I see it. So I can't really, express and just tell you, thank you so much. Not just for Write the Book Now platform, but I mean, you are so Johnny on the spot. The minute I'm sharing something, you're sharing it, and you're, posting it to the different social media outlets. And I really, really thank you for that. And it just gives me so much encouragement for me to be able, to have that spirit of collaboration and not the spirit of competition.
Right.
So thank you so much for that. I mean, you're like leading the way. You are leading the way. You are the goal.
Oh, thank you.
You are the goal. And, we are indebted to you. And like I said, just not from the Write the Book Now, but just, you're just your spirit, how you engage, and you just, bring us all together and connect the dots with everyone, because you don't have to do that. You can be very selfish and you can hoard all of your gifts and your talents and your abilities and everything just for yourself, but you don't. You don't mind sharing that spotlight, and I applaud you, and I thank you for that.
Thank you. And we have another author just joined us, Miss Kyonna Brown, the pet groomer herself who lives in color. How are you, Kyonna? Can you hear us? Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and I think I'm great, and I think you're driving, so I'm going to tell you to be safe. Safety first. So if If you got to stop talking, just do so. We understand. But
Okay.
we're going to go to you, Kyonna. What they did is introduce themselves. They gave a little bit, brief summary of the book that they shared on Write the Book Now, and then share anything that's upcoming for you in your life. And it's okay if you're not looking at us. We can hear you.
That's fine. I'm looking at the road, but I got to kind of position so that you can see me.
Okay.
So how to care for the pet I love. Wow, I can say a lot more than I said on the actual interview. And it's like so much more imperative that pet parents know how important it is to take care of their animals. And I understand and realize how much vital information I bring to them. And it just keeps throwing itself at me every day. That I am grateful that I wrote this book to be able to share this information. And so basically it's your tell-all book for the new pet parent or even the older ones that actually don't know some of the things that I talk about in the book, because you can never know. Just like the pet industry, things are ever growing. Every day there's some new technology, there's a new product, there's a new tool to help pet parents take care of their pets. So yeah, that's just about it that I'm doing, that we can say about the book. It's just your tell-all to how to care for your pet. And I'm actually working with Mr. Lance London of Carolina Kitchen. He has a company out now called D.I.V.A.S, your pet's choice, where I have the opportunity to not only sell good, healthy products for your pet, but for this product to be my own. And I am so grateful to be working with him. There are a lot of other people that are involved in this project, and I'm excited to be working with them as well. It's just amazing what information he's finding out and able to get all of the technology for these pet parents to have an awesome product, because a lot of people don't know about the ingredients in their pets' foods, vitamins, supplements, and he's just gathered this program so that we can help the pet parents take care. And you know what better track for me to be on, to be around a great leader who can help push me into my next arena, but also give me the opportunity to work with an awesome product. So that's one thing that I'm doing. And of course, if someone listened to the interview, Breaking Free Forever Conference is coming up soon. It's the 29th and the 30th of September. And I'm so excited that I'm nearing the book release of Breaking Free Forever, The Momentous Journey. I am with about 3 other women who are telling their awesome stories and testimonies in action to help somebody else. So I'm just grateful for those things that I'm doing. Some people say they can't catch up with me, but I'm trying to catch up with myself sometimes. But it's just great to be in the community.
Awesome. And I tell you, thank you so much, guys. And I did not, of course, want this to be very long, just a quick come in update. So I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm going to ask, starting with Shavanna, then Angela, and then Kyonna, to give out your contact information for anyone who is desiring to contact you or purchase your book or follow you. So Shavanna, Angela, and then Kyonna.
Okay, absolutely. Well, my website is just ShavannaMoore.com. And there you can find all my businesses and anything that I have coming up, speaking engagements, book signings, and so forth. On social media, I'm just Shavanna Speaks More, or Shavanna Speaks on Twitter. I don't have Instagram, but Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and so forth. So, and yeah, that's about it. And that's just a broad contact, so you can find anything there, honestly.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm up next.
Yeah.
For me, if you are in need of creative writing consultant, you can reach me by my website, which is www.inotherwordsbystone.com. If you need a motivational literary speaker, you can reach me the same way, inotherwordsbystone.com. If you are needing some literature to read for right now, you can purchase Lust, Lessons, Love, and Life at lulu.com, barnesandnobles.com, Amazon, all of the outlets. You can download it, Kindle, I like ebooks, all of those outlets. And also stay tuned, because my autobiography will come out next month, October 2017, which is The Story in Life of an ex-NFL wife, reality to rags to riches, which I'm really excited about that as well. I have a Facebook page, The Story and Life of an Ex-NFL Wife. And you can also reach me, Arthur Stone, on Facebook pages as well. So I'm excited, busy, and excited.
Absolutely. All right, Kyonna.
Okay, so my social media handles is Kyonna T. Fields Brown, and that's on Facebook. That's where you can pretty much see everything that I'm doing. Anything that I'm doing, I post it there. I do have my separate pages, Pooch Styles Pet Grooming, and that's to find all about our pretty colorful groomings and all of the events that we have as it relates to pet. And I am working on my website, KB the Forgiveness Expert. I am starting to take speaking engagements to help women basically learn how to forgive, because it'll help you move on into different areas of your life. And also, I am on Instagram at Pooch Styles and Twitter at Pooch Styles. And our website is www.poochstylespetgrooming.com. And if you're looking for me to speak, that's www.kbtheforgivenessexpert.com.
Awesome. So guys, I just want to just again say thank you again for just taking the time out to update our audience on what you're doing. I also would love for you all to follow Write the Book Now. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Write the Book Now. Our season 2 premieres Thursday, October 5th. We already have season 2 lined up, and we're booking for season 3 and 4 currently. So we are on the move. My next 2 projects, the first one is the class of 2017, What's Next? That will be out in October, where it just features 2017 graduates. And also Women Who Lead Anthology, who is very special to my heart. I have about 30 dynamic women who are sharing their journey of extraordinary things that they've done, but not just the glitz and glam, but the struggle, the challenges, and the obstacles that they face, but more importantly, that they've overcome. So that is due to be released in January. So guys, again, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time. I so appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I hope to meet each one of you. Kyonna, I've met you, so I'm grateful for that. Angela is coming, and some kind of way, Shavanna, next week, I'm going to find, and so she will be in D.C., but I'm actually at a conference in Richmond next weekend. But I'm going to find a way before you head back to North Carolina to at least see you, because I believe in connection and networking and face-to-face. So, again, guys, I just want to say thank you, and all I can say is to the listening audience and those who are viewing this interview, if there's a story that you have that you want to share, don't wait. What are we going to do? Write the book now. Thank you so much, everyone.